Forgot about that. Welcome back to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. We are back. It's good to be back. Got echo going on. Had to get rid of that. All right. It's good to be back. Going to be a short show today. I'm really not feeling well. I need to get some sleep. But let's take a gander. I haven't even looked yet. Let's see if anything is updated. And it has been updated. All right, we got some boxing. Nothing on DraftKings just yet, which is the official book, but we got fights for the 17th and 18th, which I will look at for y'all. All right. I want to pull this up for you guys now. Orlando Mosquera and Pablo Vicente. Where is this fight? I'm looking this up now. Where is it? In Panama? Yeah, it's in Panama. Now, let me see. This is a weird book to have, unless this is going to be on ESPN, because hang on one second. I'm looking this up real quick. Give me 1 second. This is hang on. Schedule. What day is this fight? 17. No, it's not on the ESPN app. All right. This is an interesting fight to have a book on. That's not on television. Alexander Duran, Romain Villa. That's an interesting fight. Calvin Bennett, Delvin Young. I will try to deep dive into this. I'm going to give you odds on this. Whether or not DraftKings drops odds on, I can't. That's out of my control. Additionally, on the 18th, we have. Okay, see, this was the card I was talking about. Jorge Martinez, Mike Plania. That's a decent prop right there. Kadar Albright. These are decent odds right here. I'm gonna work on this book. DraftKings is the only fight that puts out books that slate. I know. I don't understand why. You know, they eventually get to them. And I understand these aren't the biggest fights in the world, but you can put a book out on them. I mean, not much is going to change. I don't know what their process of putting out lines. I don't even know if they've got a bunch of people watching tape doing math, or it's just an algorithm now. I would imagine at this point it's just an algorithm. But there's no reason for them to wait this long. I'm gonna get to work on this card. I'm gonna try to do as many of these fights as I can. I'm dropping Takai and Tongdi tonight. I'm gonna do that shortly. After that, I'm gonna work on Mike Plania and Omar Trinidad, and I'll try to work on some other fights as well. Get out as many as I can. Romain Villa. There's some decent fights here. And this is not on ESPN. Romain Villa. All right, that's what I'm going to do. That's the plan for now. All right. I wish they would have put these up earlier. But I got some time to work on this. Romain Villa is coming off consecutive knockout losses to Ricardo Soles and Boots Enos. So this is going to be interesting. I certainly think he can beat Alexander Duran, but that's obviously interesting. All right. Before we go any further, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3 Boxing Blog, and all on the social media. Join the Patreon if you have not already. The Patreon is just $5 a month. The link is in the description. It's also in that little ticker below. Not unless I don't put the ticker up. All right. It's also that little ticker below. And it's also in the chat. It's pinned in the chat. So join the Patreon. $5 a month gets you absolute best gambling advice. It gets you asked to book you anything. It gets you request a video. It gets you the best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe for just $5 a month. And after you do that, I'm sure you're going to have worked up an appetite. So head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move and stores for years to get your travel autonomy and freedom back. Carnivalbar.com. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. Carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right. First, I want to address the comments about David Morrell. Yeah, I like David Morrell versus David Benavidez is as good a fight as there is right now in boxing. So I don't say this with no type of 100% certainty thing like that. But February 1st, David Morrell, David Benavidez, we're actually just 3 weeks away, not 4 weeks away. We're getting close, 3.5 weeks away. We're moving in. We're getting closer. T-Mobile Arena. I like David Morrell. I think David Morrell is a more complete fighter. There's more ways he can win. I think Benavidez is, for lack of a better word, a monster. He's a wrecking ball with kind of uncommon hand speed for what he does. So I certainly wouldn't give him no chance of winning. He certainly has a chance to win. But David Morrell, David Benavidez is an all-out fight. This is a fight of the year type fight for sure. I just think Benavidez is more flawed. There's more ways to beat Benavidez than there is David Morrell. So I would take David Morrell by points. I don't think he gets the stoppage, although Morrell can hit, obviously. Then you also have the rematch of Brandon Figueroa, Stephen Fulton. You have Isaac Cruz, Angel Fierro. You have a really, really good card. T-Mobile, Las Vegas, Jesus Ramos, Jason Rosario. It's just it's a top-notch, top card. I mean, February looks like a great month for boxing. Yeah, February. We got through December. We got through January. We made it through. But February is probably the best month for making money. It's also just the best as a fight fan. It's going to be a great week to make a great month to make money. But as a fight fan, it's just a great fight fan month. Like it's great. It's a great month for boxing as a fight fan and as a bettor. So we got everything going right for us in February for sure. Happy birthday, Muscles. How old are you? 34? 35? How old are you? What day is your birthday, Muscles? 35? 34, 35. I think he's somewhere in that range. Orlando, all right. Let me pull this back up. Pablo says, love Morrell, have some concerns about his less experience, weak opposition. It's good. Yeah, this is it's gonna be his first pay-per-view fight. This is his biggest moment. Being the main event, you can feel some pressure. That's a fair criticism. That's a fair concern by Pablo. You know, David Morrell has done that. David Morrell has been in here for sure. This is Morrell's first real mega fight, right? Like David Morrell's been the main event on PBC cards going back a couple of years. He's a great fighter, obviously. But he hasn't really, he doesn't have the star. Let's look at, and this is a fair criticism by Pablo. Let's kind of look at this. Hot Rod, not a huge fight, right? Like Hot Rod's a good fighter. I think he's a very good fighter. Hot Rod gave him some issues, but he's not a huge name fighter. It's not a big money fight where we're all eyes on me. Becco, same thing. Falco, same thing. You know, say Calvin Henderson might be the biggest name fighter he's faced. Alontes Fox, Mike Gravonsky. He hasn't fought the biggest name guys out there, right? Mario Cazares. I was at that fight in 2021. It's just not the best names. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with these fighters. They're decent fighters, but he hasn't had a big money fight with all eyes on him. You know, the big camp, the big build up. He hasn't had anything like that. So it's a fair, and he hasn't put anyone near the level of David Benavidez. Not even in the same stratosphere. Whereas Benavidez has fought other world class fighters. Obviously, Gvozdyk, Demetrius Andre, Caleb Plant, David, even guys like Huron Davis, Anthony Durrell. He's fought good fighters. He's fought world champion, world level fighters. So this isn't. I think Morrell is by far the best fighter he's fought, but he's fought guys at a world-class level. The only guy you can even argue is world-class that Morrell fought is Hot Rod. Hot Rod gave him issues. Muscle says he'll be 38 on February 4th. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. You're getting up there, man. You're getting up there. I'm 41. You're going to catch up to me soon, bro. You're getting up there. Salute, Muscles, my guy, XL. Salute. BC, my boy, BC in the house. Pablo here. By the way, Morrell looked frustrated against Hot Rod when he realized he can't. Yeah, no, I saw that too. I did not love, and if you go back, you watch my video on that. I said Morrell's going to win. He's going to win wide. He's going to dominate the fight, but he's not going to look good doing it, and Hot Rod is seriously underrated. And I think we saw that. I think I was pretty accurate on that. It happens, man. Time gets away from you. So all the guys in their 20s and stuff, enjoy this time that you have now, man, because it gets away from you for sure. Next thing you know, you wake up, man, you're 41 years old. It's like, when did I get old? When did I get old? And I went to bed, I was 25. I woke up, I'm 41 years old. Back to this. So what we have so far is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 fights. 7 fights that we can look at. I'm gonna start cracking on this tonight. I'll have the first one out tomorrow. I'm gonna work on. I'll probably do Orlando Mosquera first. I'll probably do that first. That's got the most odds, and I'll break down Jorge Martinez, Ricardo Nunes. I'll do that. Those will be the 3 fights that I do, the 15th, 16th, and 17th. I won't be able to get to the rest of it because I can only really do 1 fight a night because I watch hours of tape preparing for this. But I want to get into that. I want to hear from the David Benavidez people. If you think David Benavidez is going to win, I definitely want to hear from you. I think obviously has a shot. This is not a one-sided fight where I'd say lock up David Morrell. Although I'm going to like the over on this fight. I'm definitely going to like the over on this fight. So keep that when we get it. Do we have odds on that yet? Let's take a look. Is all right. I don't know why we're looking at this so far in advance, but let's take a look at it so far in advance. I pulled up the wrong thing. Hang on. Pablo says, I would love to see Morrell. I would love to see Morrell winning, but I'm not going to bet a dime. I just want to enjoy it. But yeah, I mean, sometimes when these fights, they're so hard to bet. Sometimes it's just best to be a fan. Just be a fan for the day. All right. Benavidez, Morrell's plus 140. Over 10.5. They're killing me over 10.5. Is minus 330. I do like that as a bet, though. I would feel comfortable with that. I would win money on that, and then I would take the winnings and bet that on David Morrell to win. David Morrell by decision is going to be paying nice. I'd probably bet that. I'd probably bet these things. These are the bets that I would make. Morrell over 10.5. Morrell by decision. These are bets I would make. Just Put that out there. I think these all hit. I'm probably not going to wager on that fight either and just enjoy it. But what if we take the over, Muscles? What if we take the over? I really like the over. I see this fight going the distance, at least getting into the 11th and 12th rounds. What if we took the over? I would bet on the over. But if you want to just watch the fight as a fan, I certainly understand that. It allows you to enjoy it and really take it in without any bias, without any stress. It enjoys you to be a fight fan, which I think we all are. I don't think anyone listening isn't a fight fan. I think everyone listening is a boxing fan, and it's like gambling is a way to make money and just make it more interesting sometimes. Yeah. All right. Let me see. They still don't have anything until Inoue and Kim. That's the first fight that they got. If I do wager, I'll probably do a small standalone bet on it, but I will not add it to a parlay. Yeah. Well, I mean, we got a month till then almost. No, not 3 weeks, 3+ weeks. We'll get there, and we'll examine that for sure. This happens every day as it gets later in the evening. My ankle feels okay during the day. And then at night, it really starts to hurt. And at nighttime, when I'm going to sleep, it hurts so bad, it wakes me up at night. Why is it that my ankle, my sprained ankle, the one that got hit by a car, hurts more at night? And it starts hurting at night, but doesn't hurt at all hurts a lot less during the day. Does anyone know why that would be? Because it's getting really frustrating at this point. It's fine. I feel okay. I got it taped up. I'm laying off of it as much as I can. And it feels okay during the day. It's a little sore, but at night, at about this time, at 8 o'clock at night, my time, it starts to hurt. And then by the time I wake up, it wakes me up in the middle of 2, 3, 5 in the morning. It is absolutely killing me. Why is that? We'll take the over. We'll take the over on it, Muscles. We'll take the over on it. Let's take a look at this. What else is on that card real quick? Figueroa and Fulton Smith is a fight we'd love to look at. Adam Azim and Sergey Lipinets. This is a fun card. Vidal Riley and Isaac Chamberlain, Jason Rosario. Got a lot of good fights on this. Got a lot of really, really good fights on this. We're gonna make some good money on this card for sure. We're gonna make some really, really, really good money on this. I'm interested. I'm intrigued by this fight. Adam Azim, Sergey Lipinets, Vidal Riley, Isaac Chamberlain. Yeah, we're gonna make some money on this card. There's definitely some money to be made on that card, so that's gonna be fun. You guys have any questions, comments, thoughts, super chats? Otherwise, I'm going to wrap this up rather soon. Like I said, my ankle is really, really bothering me today. It sucks. It hurts. Let me see the props on this. Fight to go the distance, -300. I would take that. Fulton, I would take that fight to go the distance. I definitely would. Figueroa and Fulton is going the distance. I would take the over on that. I would take these bets on it. Yes, sir. So let me just go over the plan once more. I'll be going live again tomorrow now for sure. Now I got stuff to talk about. But I'm going to do Orlando Mascara and Pablo Vincente next. I'm going to bring you that video tonight. I'll be going live tomorrow. I will also bring you Jorge Martinez and Ricardo Nunez and Mike Plania and Omar Trinidad in the upcoming days. I'm going to give you, I'll come out with a lock for you guys. I'll have you all that. I see Azim winning. Yeah, I think Azim wins too. Just like Andy Cruz with a sharp jab, fast hands, and a lot of movement over the ring. Yeah, for sure. I absolutely will do that. Ice ankle, 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off. Yeah, I guess I iced it for the first few days, but then it started feeling better. I just didn't do it, but I'll start icing it again. It's still really, really bad. But it's getting better, and it doesn't hurt during the day. It only hurts at night. It's so weird, and it's every night now. It hurts so bad at night, and it feels fine during the day. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up, y'all. Appreciate the advice there. I'm not feeling great, so I'm gonna end this. Well, if you have any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, leave them now. If not, forever hold your peace. I will drop that live tonight, so keep an eye out for that, and I'll be live again this time tomorrow. I'll go longer tomorrow. Just finna wrap this up now, and put some ice on this ankle, which is absolutely killing me. All right, y'all. I appreciate everyone stopping by. I promise you guys a better live. Peace out, BC. I promise you guys a better, longer live and more interactive. And bring your questions. I'll do a lot of questions to answer. You guys have any questions about any fights? Let me know tomorrow, and we'll look at it together. So wild that you get hit by a car. Yeah. Look, I got hit by a car. All I got was a sprained ankle, so that's a W, I guess. But yeah, I got hit by a car, man. Like, for sure. It's not normal. Oh, do you rate Vidal Riley? Yeah, I do. We were just looking at that. I definitely think Riley wins. I think Vidal Riley is a really good fighter. I'm actually looking forward as we get closer to that fight, really getting into his tape and really studying his tape. I don't know that I've done a breakdown for him yet. I don't know that I broke down any of his fights. But he's looked well so far. And he's fought a couple of Nathan Corliss. He's fought some fighters. And he's done really well. So this is a fighter I like a lot. I'm interested in really breaking down the tape. Hawk is in the house. Hawk, I was just about to wrap this up. But it's good to see you. It's good to see you. Hawk is my dude. My man's moving to Australia. Best of luck to him, man. You're in my prayers, Hawk. Hoping everything works out for the best, my man. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna ice this ankle, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll give you guys a better show tomorrow, and I'll drop that. I'll drop that video tonight, and then tomorrow I'll have another video out for you. All right, y'all. It is January 14th, 2025, from Texas to the world. Thank you, and God bless.